And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Here's Tim Anderson.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the shortstop. Tim Anderson.
The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch.
0-2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Robert.
Luis Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez makes the catch. 2 away. Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. That one is upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's the 2-2. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Here's a speed threat. Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio.
The pitch.
Rodriguez.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. There's the strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Colton Wong up to hit. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. So now 1-2.
1 ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it foul. The wind and the pitch. Lined into right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ty France, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Wong off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
That's inside. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one
Count is
misses,
3-2.
and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Second inning set to go. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball. Deep left field. Gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Trace Thompson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Foul ball.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rodriguez racing after it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down. Jake Burger will hit next.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jake Burger.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Inside, just missed. 1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
Inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Yasmani Grandal stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's a 2-2. And that one handled to Crawford for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back in Seattle, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
The designated hitter.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is in for a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Moncada under it. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, Boog, you remember back in 2020, Lucas Giolito threw that no-hitter against the Pirates. He struck out 13, and the only base runner he allowed was on a walk in the 4th inning. I tell you what, if I was on the Pirates, he'd have had a perfect game.
Got it by him for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, now Derek Hall. Kirby back to work.
Ball
And
one.
the first pitch misses for ball one. Way back there. Gone. He powers one out to right field, and they add on. It's 2-0. And now Yoan Moncada. And a base hit right there. And that turns the lineup over.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. And the righty deals.
Hey!
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And the 1-0. And downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Moncada at third. Anderson at first with no outs. Next pitch misses inside. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Rodriguez ranging back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Runner tagging from third.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The pitch. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, A.J. Pollock. That's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert makes the catch. 1 down. And now it's Jonathan Schoop.
The third baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
And first offering is fouled off. Schoop, in his 10th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first.
He's out.
Scope gone to the play.
Here's a fun fact for you,
The
Boo.
center fielder,
Curacao won the Little League
34.
World Series in 2004
Julio
with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar
Rodriguez.
starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next one is off the
Ball one.
plate. 1-1. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the... Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Trace Thompson. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Jake
Third baseman,
Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Berger.
And he's already singled in this game. Rodriguez makes the catch. And there are two down. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1.
Ball one.
Rodriguez racing after it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. And welcome back. Digging in, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
And a pitch.
Wong.
And that's in for a strike. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Wong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground could be two. Anderson tossed the second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Derek Hall. Late swing, foul to the left. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And there's one away. Here is Yoan Moncada. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2.
Tim Anderson.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez. And here comes
Suarez.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike one. Righty delivers. Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
He was all over that one. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
And the 0-1. Next offering
one
misses
ball,
down
one
and
strike.
away. Suarez at second with nobody out. Swings and misses.
1 ball,
And it's
2
1
strikes.
and 2. This one in the dirt to first.
Got him.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
That one pulled foul. One out and a runner at second. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike
Next,
3.
Seattle.
A.J.
The left
Pollock
fielder.
at the dish.
A.J. Pollock.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1 swings through
No
that.
ball,
Two
2
pretty
strikes.
nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up
0-1.
in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball
Next
2.
offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And the inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. Luis Robert now. The wide to kick the pitch. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but
0-1's the
he got
count.
the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that chance handled. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
Back-to-back
The right
base
fielder,
hits.
number
Pretty much
88,
did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Castellanos in the box again. Takes a strike. He's already homered in this game. No outs. Runners at first and second. Late swing fouled off. Got him. And there's one away. Next to hit,
Now
Trace
batting.
Thompson.
The left
Outfield
fielder,
deep here,
Trey
trying to
Wayne.
prevent anything over their heads. 0-1.
0-1.
Robert, the lead runner at second. Jimenez over at first with one away. And it's 1-1. And the pitch. Pollock on the run. Can't get their base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Now batting. Third base.
So bases loaded with one away. So up next for Chicago, Jake Berger.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Well, he's so
attention,
good
please.
about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ah, that got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound.
Grandal, the next to hit, takes outside. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well,
One ball, one
instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rodriguez fires it to the plate.
Save!
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hall up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Pollock going back on this one. Looking up. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Crawford makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan Schoop. That one ripped left field. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Jonathan Schoop takes him deep, and they're chipping away. It's 7-1. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through that one. 0-1. On the ground to the left. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, Colton Wong. Up next for the Mariners. And he lays down a bunt. Moncada. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Over to Anderson. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Thompson puts the squeeze on that one, and there are 2 outs. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Diekman in his 11th season. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. And he pumps it a strike. Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And a pitch. And a foul ball left side. Robert gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 67, Matt Festa.
And the first offering is not close. Rodriguez racing after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And next to hit for the Sox, Trace Thompson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And misses inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Rodriguez drop step going back, and that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a pair. It's 9-1. Now here is Jake Burger. Next pitch is popped up. That is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. So, man aboard, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground.
Can't glove it cleanly, and he beats it. He's safe. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Jimmy Lambert.
And, you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
I got a ball.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That to right. Castellanos moves on it. 2 down. Moncada with a relay throw.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for Seattle, A.J. Pollock.
0-1's the count.
Raleigh over at second. Suarez at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider, such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the...
And that one gets away at the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Derek Hall. First offering and it just misses. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Moncada. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Crawford makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, now the third baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Lambert back to work. To the right side. Moncada tossed to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball up the middle. Moncada tossed to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good, and they slice into the lead. It's 9-2. And here is Ty France.
That's a ball.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
That's to third. Whips it across. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the 9th at the plate. Tim Anderson. The pitch. Foul ball. Vesta, in his second season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Robert stands in now,
inside.
looks at that one inside. The
That's
next pitch
ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-0. Late with the swing
2
there.
balls, 1 strike.
And
3
another
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Crawford. And they take care of Robert for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Rodriguez settles under it, and that is that. Welcome back, bottom of the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joe Kelly.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Here comes a pitch.
Number 17, Joe.
In the air, out
Kelly.
towards right center. Robert moves under it. And a quick out, number 1. In now is the Mariners DH, Eugenio Suarez. Swings through that
0-1.
0-1. And it's quickly nothing
No
in
balls,
2
2 strikes.
on the designated hitter at the belt and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Now
That is an
right
excellent
fielder.
pace.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And he swings and misses, and
0-1
it's
the
nothing
count.
in 1. And now 1
0-2.
strike away. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Steps on the
He's
bag
out.
himself. Ball game. This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outside.